Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Destiny with the 11th Street Bridge Park. If you joined us before, you probably experienced a read aloud of Gary and the Great Inventors. Now it's time for part two. What's part two, you ask? We're going to be doing some yoga today. So before we get to yoga, it starts at about 1:15. We're going to ask you to grab a few things. So go grab your adult. You want to get something to drink, some water. This is where my water is. And then you want to ask your adult to create a space, help you to create a space where you can move and you can stretch. You want to have a lot of space for you to move around so that you can get that yoga going. The third thing we ask you to bring to your yoga session is something that makes you feel really, really safe and really happy. So it can be a bear, it can be a toy you really like, it can be a ball. It could be anything that really just makes you feel safe and happy. The thing that I'm bringing to the yoga session is my favorite pillow. It makes me very, very comfortable. So you can bring your favorite blanket to put on the floor so that when you're stretching, you're not just on the bare ground. Like I said, bring some water, something to drink, and then you want to bring something that makes you feel really, really safe and really happy. So as we're going, what we want you to do is ask your parents to help you, your parent or your adult, to help you to create that space. Also, since you're going to be doing a lot of moving around, you don't want to do it in like your fancy clothes. You don't want to come to yoga in a suit and a dress. What we want you to have is something comfortable that allows you to move and stretch and just be flexible. So we have about 1 more minute left, and Miss Lashon is going to come and teach you different ways of breathing, teach you different ways of moving, teach you different ways to relax your body and your mind. So we're so excited to have you guys coming back with us. This is our first wellness week with the 11th Street Bridge Park. Again, we want you guys to gather all your things and meet us back in about 1 minute. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I hope you had some time to gather all of your things. Again, we want you guys to grab your water, create a space where you can move and stretch. We also wanted you guys to bring something that makes you feel happy and safe. And again, I have my favorite pillow for my yoga session. So I wanted to take some time to introduce our yoga instructor for today, Miss Lashon.
Hello, everybody. My name is Miss Lashon, and I cannot tell you how very excited I am to share this space with you. Now, I imagine that it's really fun to share space with people in person, like you often do with your family, and you live in the house with them and you share space with them in person. But it can also be very exciting to share space with people when you're not in person, like over the telephone or in virtual space, which you are. So this is your virtual yoga class. It's sort of like a magic place that we have here. So yoga is a great way to help you calm your mind, calm your body, and also bring the two of them together. Because you know what? The body can't really go from space to space. The body can only stay in the present, like right now. But the mind, you know how sometimes you think about what you just did or something you have to do? See, the mind can do that. So it can kind of travel like a magic traveling time machine, the mind can be. But the body can't keep up with it. So when you feel like that, a lot of times you feel a lot split. You don't feel like your whole self. So my invitation to each and every one of you is to feel like your whole self. So if you hear Miss LaShawn's voice, I want you to clap one time. If you hear Miss LaShawn's voice, I want you to close your eyes. If you hear Miss LaShawn's voice, I would like for you to imagine that we're going to a whole new world. This world is full of possibilities, guys. And when I say possibilities, I mean you can be almost anything, like a superhero, or you can be an animal if you desire to be an animal. See, everything starts in the mind, even how we feel. I'm also going to ask you, if you feel safe, I want you to close your eyes. And we all hope that you do feel safe. So you would close your eyes, and I'm going to play one of my favorite instruments. It's a crystal bowl. And I want you to hear it, but I also want you to see if you can feel it. Playing crystal bowls are one of the things that help me feel relaxed. So keep your eyes closed. Here we go. Really, really good. Now, in slow motion, slowly open up your eyes. There you go. Crystal bowls help you to sort of get that energy very balanced. Now, I want everybody to put their hands across their chest. Allow your fingertips to touch your shoulders like mine. This is a nice, soothing way to calm yourself down if you ever get really excited. And you can even rub your arms like this. And if your hands are on your actual skin, it feels very soothing. See, we can learn how to soothe and calm ourselves. So this is one thing that you can do. Now, can you bring your hands and palms together and look directly forward? Maybe even put a nice smile on your face. Let me see you smile. You can smile. Smiling is something that changes the energy in the body. And it sends signals to your brain, guys. And it tells the brain, everything is okay. Even if it doesn't actually feel like that, you can always train the mind to think otherwise. I want to show you my really magic breathing. So open up your palm and place your hands on your knees, not your knuckles. You're going to place your knuckles on your knees. Now I want you to breathe in through your nose and push your belly away like it's a big balloon. Inhale. Push the belly away like it's a big balloon. And exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale. Push the belly away like it's a big balloon. And exhale. Now let's add some hand movements with it. Inhale, arms up. Can you look up towards the sky and open up your fingers? And then exhale. Almost like you are a magic karate kid. See, these are things that you can do to help keep you calm. Remember, you can have a sound like your favorite song, or you can close your eyes and just sit, but only close your eyes if you feel like you're in a safe environment, or you can use your breathing. Let's do that breathing again. Inhale, look up. Look up, look up, look up. Open up your arms, everybody, and exhale. Good job. I'm going to bring in some more songs that I like, and here comes the first one. It's called Candle Breathing. So we're going to imagine that you have a candle. I actually have one. And maybe imagine that today is your birthday, because in your imagination, you can imagine anything, really, right? So we'll imagine that today's all of our birthday. And my birthday makes me feel really excited. This is the candle on my birthday cake.
Sit up nice and tall, hold your body still, and let's do candle breath. Close your eyes and imagine you're holding a candle in front of you. When you breathe out, you want to make the candle flame wiggle, but you don't want to blow it out. Take a long, slow breath in and very gently blow out, making your candle flame wiggle. Take another long breath in and gently blow out toward your candle. Don't let it go out. Once more, take a long, slow breath in and slowly, gently make the candle flame wiggle as you blow out. Candle breath can help us feel calm and peaceful. Now blow out your candle, put it down, and open your eyes.
You guys did really good. Now, after blowing out your candle, you can have a special wish. And maybe we'll think about that wish a little bit later in class. In the meantime, let's unfold those legs. Woo, that feels good. And move them like popcorn, guys. There you go. This is going to bring some blood going through the legs from the hips all the way down to your ankles. And let's hear your second song, which is called I Love My Yoga. Here we go. Point your toes, guys. Hands on your hips. Arms up. I love my yoga. Oh, yes, I do. Can we move our arms up and down? And my yoga, it loves me too. I stretch my arms up and breathe in deep. Everybody palms together. I love my yoga. Now cross your arms for your feet and rock side to side. I stretch way back in. Can you come to your belly? Cobra pose. This is cobra pose. And breathe in deeply. Breathe in deeply. Through my nose. Through your nose. I let it out with a great big kiss. A great big kiss. Then I rest in. Act like you're sleeping. And lift your legs up and keep the legs up. Now everybody get ready to stand up. Ready? Stand up. I am steady. This is tree pose, guys. I am strong. Bring one leg up. A tall, tall tree. Lift your arms up. Roots so long. Lift up, lift up, lift up. My eyes are focused. You can take a high tree. Straight ahead. Stretching branches. Stretch your branches. Hug my head. Good job, guys. Whoa, my tree fell. Let's try the other side. A butterfly. There are so many things to try. Now let me see you be a lion. Now I'm a lion. Hear me roar. Let me see you roar. You guys are good. Let's do some more. Hands in the seat. Let's do yoga. Arms up. Let's do some more. Bring your palms together. Let's do yoga. Hands forward. Really, really good. Take your hand and put it on your chest. Do you feel that your heart is beating a little bit faster? That song helped us do a warm-up. It also started to introduce you to some yoga poses. Let me go over those yoga poses again. So what you did was cobra. That's when we lay down on our stomachs. So let's do it together. And we bring our arms in close. This yoga pose helps us to stretch our body, mainly our back. Bring your feet together like you no longer have two legs, but you have one cobra's tail. Now look up, look up, look up, look up. And you can even make a cobra sound. Whoa, I'm really scared of cobras. Those are really big snakes. And then you can push yourselves up. Another yoga pose that we did was tree pose. Tree pose is a balancing pose, and it helps to balance the mind and the body. Now you can do low tree with your big toe on the ground, and it just kind of helps you. You can do medium tree with your heel up underneath your knee, but you never want to put your foot on top of your knee. You want to put it above or below that knee. Or you can do high tree. High tree is a little bit harder. You get it all the way up on the bigger part of your thigh. And then you lift your arms up like a tree, and you feel the sun on the body, and you grow, 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 grow. Now, whatever you do on one side, you always do on the what? the other side. So let's do the other side. So this was low, and you can stay here. And then this was medium. Remember, the heel is up underneath the knee. And then this was high. And the foot is on the bigger part of the thigh. And then you can lift your arms up. That's your tree pose, looking forward. You can open up the arms, and you can even move side to side for willow tree. I love willow tree. And then we can come down. That's your tree pose. Another pose we did in that song was butterfly. We sat down, and you bring your feet together in butterfly. And you can flap your wings. Your legs can be your wings, or your arms can be your wings. And this is butterfly pose. I really, really love this pose because I love the beautiful colors of butterflies. Lift your arms up, 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 up. Bring your hand palms together. You guys are really good at yoga. Now let's listen to another song. It's called the shimmy. Ready? Let your legs go forward.
This is called a shimmy.
Let's go. Shimmy, shimmy high, shimmy, shimmy low. Shimmy, shimmy in the pot, 9 days old. Shimmy, shimmy high, shimmy, shimmy low. Shimmy, shimmy in the pot, 9 days old. Lift your shoulders up, drop your shoulders down. Shimmy shoulders in your car, all around the town. Room, 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 room. Lift your shoulders up, drop your shoulders down. Take your shoulders in your car, all around the town. Room, 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 room. Clap your hands together, rub them real fast, make some energy, and breathe. And breathe. Twister, twister, who's my little sister? That's my little brother, he's 9 days old. Twister, twister, who's my little sister? That's my little brother, he's 9 days old. Flippy flop your feet, drop them down the street, make them way below, hot to everyone you meet. Flippy flop your feet, drop them down the street, make them way below, hot to everyone you meet. Clap your hands together, rub them real fast, make some energy, and breathe. And breathe. Reach out for your toes. Can you touch your toes to your nose?
Rock 'em like a baby.
Whoa, and we rock, 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 rock. Reach up for your toes, touch it to your nose. Rock 'em like a baby till you're 9 days old. Bus stop, soda pop, 10 bananas on the top. You rock, 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 rock. Shimmy, shimmy high, shimmy, shimmy low. Clap your hands together on your mark and set, go. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Stretch one hand forward. Other hand. Arms open. Arms up.
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day.
Do it again. Forward. Other forward. Arms open. Look up.
Waking up to say
Bonjour.
bonjour.
Bonjour. Can you stand up? Yes, this guy.
There goes the baker with his tray like home.
Legs out.
The single bread not too slow.
Stretch to the side.
Every morning just the same. Since the morning
Other
that
side.
she's born for Central Town.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, Monsieur Jean. Have you got something again?
Lift your legs up.
Problem is, I can't remember what. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll come
Arms
to me.
up.
Where are you off to?
To return this book to Paravan.
Imagine you have a book in your hand. Legs out. When you go forward, now come up. Bring your legs back together. Arms up. Arms down. And side.
Bonjour, good day.
Keep marching, guys. Legs up.
Bonjour, good day. How is your wife? Are you?
Come on, move your arms.
That's too expensive. There must be more than this provincial life.
Arms on your hips.
Ah, is it the only
One
book
leg
one?
forward.
So,
Arms
where did
up.
you run off to this week?
Now let's
She's
slide.
nicely. I didn't want to
Come
come
on,
back.
come on, come on. You can
You've
do
got
it.
any places to go?
Slide forward, guys.
Not. But you maybe need it at the other ones that you
Good job.
Whoever makes us all corners wonderful big.
Bring your feet together.
Aye, aye.
Other way.
There she goes, a girl is so peculiar.
Good job.
I wonder if she's feeling well.
Arms out to the side. Onto your knees. You are amazing. Open your arms. And other side. Really good job, guys. That was Belle on Beauty and the Beast. So see, yoga can take you to all of these different worlds, as well as your imagination and your mind. Let's go back to the breath for a second. So we're sitting down. This is candle pose. So let me hold the candle. And as we sit in candle pose, eyes can be open or they can be closed. Take a nice breath, inhale. Look up to the sky or the ceiling. Look up, and then bring your hand palms together in candle. I really like the way you go with me from one world to the next. We're going to get ready to listen to another song. This song is raw, so it has a little bit more fire in it. I think that might be who? Katy Perry. So let's listen to Raw. I'm going to show you the yoga poses you're going to be doing in this song. You're going to come down. You're going to open up your fingertips. This is called cat and cow. Your wrist will be underneath your shoulder. Your knees will be underneath your hips. And before we turn on the song, we're going to do some cat and cow sounds. So we're going to go meow. Oh, that feels good. Then we're going to look up and we're going to go moo. That's your cow. We're going to do that again. Meow. Look at your belly, everybody. And moo. That feels good. So what's happening is you're really working your spine. So your spine is back here. And it plays a big, gigantic role in your movement. So let's do it again. Fingertips are facing forward. We're going to do one cat and cow, and then we're going to do raw. So look at your bellies. Meow. Pressing away from the floor. And then looking up to the sky. Moo. And then taking your body back into candle pose. Sit your tailbone on your heels. Looking forward. You ready for your song? So you will just do what Miss Lashon does. Ready? Here we go.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely.
Can you do 8 jumping jacks? We're not jumping jacks, but frogs. So frogs are going to go ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And we're going to do it 8 times. Your heart rate is going to come up some. If anybody feel like, oh my goodness, these frogs are coming at me too fast, just don't do as many, okay? And you don't have to clap if you don't want to. Ready? On your mark, get set, and let's go. 1, ribbit, 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 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Now start to slowly come up. Open up. TikTok clock. Can you lift one leg up? Good job. Can you go a little bit further? Can you bring it up? Come on. Good job. Cause you're gonna hear me roar. Can you move side to side? Good job, guys. Move forward. And you're gonna unlock me to the side. Other side. All right, frog again. 5, ready, set, frog, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stand up, arms up. Side to side. Press off the dust. Feet together. One leg forward. Hands forward. Can you get that back leg up? Good job, everybody. Good job. Bring the leg back. Can you do the other side? Arms out, or back. Let's go. up, forward, forward, open, up, forward, open, up. One more. Forward, open, and up. Really good job. Take your hand, softly place it on your chest, and see how it feels. Take a nice breath in, and exhale, breathing. Let's do that again. Take a nice breath in, and exhale, breathing. You guys are absolutely 100% positively amazing at yoga. Remember, it's when we bring the mind and the body together, and we're right in the present moment. So we're not thinking about what we didn't do, or our chores, or what we have to do. We're just thinking about how it feels and how we can be in this time and space. So bring your bodies back down, and let's shake those legs out again. Shake, 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 shake. Shaking your legs out. And let's go to one of my favorite songs from Moana, How Far I'll Go. So point your toes, and then I'm going to ask you to lay down on your back, and then I'm going to ask you to stretch those long legs up. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And then I'm going to ask you to bring those legs down, and then stretch those legs up. And then we're going to go riding on our bikes, and this is how your bike ride looks. Breathing through your nose. So everybody ready? All right, here comes Moana, How Far I'll Go. Bringing your palms together. Extending those legs forward.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why.
Lifting your legs up.
I wish I could be the perfect daughter.
Bending your
But I
knees.
come back to the water.
Lifting your legs
How
up.
hard I try.
Now let me see you ride your bike.
Every turn I take, every trip
Faster,
I
guys.
take, every path
Go, go, go,
I
go,
make,
go.
every road leads back to the place I know.
Now go
where
backwards.
I cannot go, where I long to be.
Lift it
And
up.
the wide side of the sea, it calls me. And no one knows how far it goes.
Give yourselves a hug.
The wind's my travel,
Rocking side to side. Let's get on a boat.
I know there's just no telling how far I'll go.
Can you ride a boat?
Know everybody on this island.
Come on, guys.
Seems so happy on the side.
Move your arms.
Everything is by design.
Everything is by design. Let's go for 4.
I know
Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. One more.
Maybe I can roll with mine.
Good job. Arms forward. Other one. Arms up. Let me see you get really strong.
Different souls, what is wrong with me?
Stretch over your head. And other side. And then bring your hand palms together. You see how music sort of changes and shifts and moves around your mood? Almost the same thing as your crystal sound evolves. So again, music, like your favorite song, could be one of the things that you can use to help you really calm the mind and calm the body. Now, some music that you choose to play can make you be really active, and there's nothing wrong with being active. It's just a place and time for everything. So music is one. Do you remember what would be another one? It would be what's inside of your body, and it's your breath. Remember all of that specific breathing we were doing? Let's try it again. So let's sit up. Let's think about our belly, where all of our food goes, and all of the digestive systems and processes happening there. We are so magnificent. I mean, when I say magnificent, the human body is even more spectacular than the biggest Disney World or the biggest computer or the best of anything that man has ever made. We are amazing. So you are amazing. Your parents, your guardian, even your dogs, your animals, and your plants. We're amazing, but especially human beings. So let's do the breathing again as it helps us to calm the body down. Inhale through your nose, pushing that belly away, and exhale. Now that's called deep breathing. I want to tell you about another breathing, which is kind of funny. I got it from an animal when I went to the zoo. This animal, can I tell you the description of it? It is one of the fastest animals in the forest. The colors can be brown and black, and they have really long side teeth. And they look a little bit like, but some people think they're beautiful and sleek, like Miss Lashon. I think they're beautiful and sleek. And they start with, the name of this animal starts with an L-I-O-N, a lion. So we can do lion's breath. So take your tongue and lick it out of your mouth. And go. That's lion breath. That's a funny breath. Now, we are living in some very interesting times right now. So you may not want to do that breath around a whole lot of people. Maybe that'll be your private breath for right now. And you'll just do it when you're by yourself. Let's do it again, just because we want to keep all of the things inside of our bodies to ourselves right now. But let's try lion breath again. Looking forward, stick your tongue out of your mouth. That's the funniest part to me. So lick your tongue out of your mouth. I gotta swallow first. You swallow too. Ready? And let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, you guys do really good lion breaths. Now, sometimes lion breath makes me thirsty. So why don't we reach to the right or to the left, to the front or to the back of us and get our drink that our wonderful guardians or parents have provided for us. And let's have some of it. Drinking water is really, really good. Even if you don't feel like, oh my goodness, I'm so thirsty, it's really helpful to drink some water. My water is really good. Can we hear another song about lions and do some yoga poses? Through the virtual space, I'm hearing you say yes. All right, here is The Lion Sleeps Tonight. I really like this song too. Ready? Legs forward. Arms forward. Give me a serious face, everybody. Arms up. Can you lift one leg up? Can you touch your toe? Can you touch it? Really good. Bring one leg down, lift the other leg up. And can you touch your toe? Really good. On your knees, camel pose. Hands on your hips. Come forward. And come up. Let's go. Down, up, down, up. I love this song, guys. For one more. Good job. Now come up like this. Hands on the hips. Take one leg. Stretch it out. This is door pose. Arms up. Can you move side to side? Can anybody lift one leg up? Woo! Is that hard? You guys can do it. And then bring that leg in. Hands on your hips. Left to the other side. Leg out. Arms up. Smiling faces. And side. And pulse the leg. Good job. All right. Hand palms are flat. Downward dog. This is downward dog, guys. Can you lift my leg up? Leg down. Up the leg up. Leg down. And slowly start to stand up. Good job. You are extra good. Now I want you to put your hand on your heart. Is it going fast, slow, or medium? Mine is a little like medium. Breathe through your nose. Close your eyes. Take your other hand, put it on top of the right hand. So your palms are touching. Your one hand is on top of the other. Can you close your eyes without falling? That means you guys are really good and balanced. So your feet are flat. Imagine we have a magic carpet under our feet, and the magic carpet is taking us to a private world, maybe that of a tree house. Way, way, way up and away from planet Earth. It's taking us maybe to Jupiter. So we're going to Jupiter. Our eyes are closed. Breathing through your nose, everybody. Extending your arms out. Can you keep your eyes closed? Can you make your palms face up to the sky? Now imagine that the sky is the bluest sky that you've ever seen in the whole entire world, with a lot of white cotton candy. So you have nice white cotton candy and this beautiful soft blue. Stretch your arms up as if you're going to grab the cotton candy and maybe even squeeze as if you're squeezing cotton candy. Imagine what that would feel like. It would be soft and kind of sticky. And then slowly open your arms back up and bring your arms to your side. We're going to jump our feet out 4 times. It's going to look like 1, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4. And then we're going to take the leg up. We did this posture before. This is tick-tock clock. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. And we're going to go again to the left side. Are you ready? On your mark. Heads are up. We are in Jupiter. Set, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Arms up, lifting the leg up. Don't fall, don't fall. But if you fall, it's okay, because everybody falls out of something every now and then. And then bring your hand back together. Ready? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Lifting your arms up and lifting that other leg up. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Holding it, but you can fall if you want. Whoa, Miss Lashon fell. Sometimes saying don't fall gives you the impression that things are perfect. Things are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Lifting your leg up. Really good. Now bring your hand palms together. Coming to the middle of your mat. We're going to do one more song, everybody. And then we're going to start to grab our really comfortable blankets, if you have it, and your best friend. And Miss Lashon is going to show you my best friend, okay? All right. It's not really my best friend, but it's something that brings me comfort. Let's get ready for one more song, though. So bringing your feet together. Take a nice deep breath. Blow out through your nose. I think I'm going to have this one be a little bit fast so your heart rate can go up. And then you'll be much more likely to lay down in your last pose, which is Shavasana. All right, here we go. Blue Ribbon Bunny.
Hit it, whatnot. You know, Princess, I'm the ordinary.
Hand on the hip.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
You ready? In and out.
Check it out.
Let's go. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms up. Tick-tock. Leg up. Can you move the leg? Now can you take the body up and go down? Whoa, really good job. All right, in and out. Ready? Let's go. In, out, 2, 3, tick-tock. Leg up. Good job. Can you move that leg? Now can you take your body down? Now stretch your hands forward. Can you move side to side? Cobra pose. Lay down on your belly. Lift your bodies up. Downward dog. One leg up. This is 3-legged dog. Leg down. Leg up. Leg down. Camel pose. Door pose. Other side. Bring it in. You know who's the best. It's all of you guys. Really good. Come to your bottom. Oh, I like that song too. Breathing through your nose. Now, what did you bring into your magic space for your comfort? I bought an amethyst. I'm going to come up close to the screen so you can see this. This is my magic rock. It's called an amethyst. That's a pretty big word. And this rock makes me feel as if I have superpowers. Can you see it? Look on the inside. See, there are so many amazing things in this world, with you being one of them. So this rock makes me feel like if my mind is thinking a not so positive, which sometimes all of our minds think that way, I get my magic rock and I rub it. And I look on the inside. I really like the color purple. Can you see the purple color in there? And I look at the color purple and I say, I really like this. And so it helps me to feel calm. Now, this is something that helps me that's on the outside of my body. So it means it's not on the inside of my body. But all of us have something that's on the outside of our body too, and the inside of our body. Now, on the inside of my body, I normally use my breath. So my breathing. Remember that deep breathing we did? Inhale. Blowing the belly away from the body, and then exhale. And then inhale. Pushing the belly away from the body, and then exhale. So my breath is my superpower for what's on the inside of me. Because sometimes when I leave home, I leave my magic rock. So you probably have a toy or a teddy bear or a pillow or whatever you find to give you comfort, and that's good. But remember, your biggest superpower is what's on the inside of you. It could be your thoughts. So even if you have an argument with your best friend, and none of us really like to argue, but sometimes we disagree. And if you have a disagreement with your best friend, you can have a thought in your mind that says, this is my best friend. And I want him or her to remain my best friend. So I'm going to be respectful of myself, and I'm going to be respectful of my best friend. And that's your internal power, your thoughts. And it'll help to keep your mind nice and calm. See, right now we're experiencing a lot of things that feel very different for us. Like you guys have been out of school for a long time. And all of your teachers and all of the faculty and administration miss you a whole lot. And they wanted to make sure that I shared that with you. But it's so important that even when you have the biggest of the biggest of the biggest plan, like we were thinking school would be in session until it was time for it not to be, that you're able to adapt. Adapt is a really cool word because it means you can change. So you can change your mind without being like really mad. So you guys have adapted very well. And so to all of our parents, all of our administration, all of our teachers, we want to give you a clap. And we realize that you may miss your friends and that you may miss your structure, that you may even miss getting up and riding your bike or walking to school. You may miss all of that. And we do believe that those things will come back in the future. But right now, we can use our breathing. We can use an external magic friend, which you have one of your own, or maybe even sounds. Remember your sounds, like music. And we can use these things to help us calm our mind and our body. Now, the last pose for yoga is called Shavasana. Shavasana is when you allow your body and your mind to rest, but you're not actually sleeping. It's a still pose. And so sometimes it's kind of hard to do it because it's hard for some of us to get still. So I'm going to bring some music in, and I'm going to ask that everybody get their blanket, maybe if you have a blanket. And if you feel warm, if you feel cool. If you don't feel cool, maybe you don't want to put the blanket on top of you because that may make you too hot. And then lay down on your backs for Shavasana. Miss Lashon is going to tell you a story. So laying down on your back. Once you get comfortable, close your eyes. Keep your arms in close. Feel the beat of your heart. And feel all of the wonderful things that happen in your bodies. Again, feel the feeling of knowing that you are absolutely amazing and that we respect you and that you're very much a part of planet Earth. We're still in Jupiter now. Remember, we're in that treehouse. We haven't traveled back to our homeland yet. So we're in our magic place and we're breathing in Savasana. Once upon a time, there were little girls and little boys of all colors and of all kind of differences. Differences means their hair looked different, their color of their eyes were different, they chose different clothes, but they respected themselves and they respected each other. And they really understood that in differences is when you actually can grow and kind of think outside of your own thoughts. They were having a birthday party for a 4-year-old named Sarah, and Sarah was really different. And when I say she was different, I mean she was absolutely 100% positively, collectively different. Sarah had yellow hair, and she wore all colors, like the colors of a rainbow, but she loved colors. And then she invited all of her friends to her house. And instead of having cake, you know what she had? She had cupcakes, which some people have, but these were very special cupcakes. They were about this small, so you could only take one bite of them because she was very healthy. So she didn't want us to have lots of sweets. And she had everything made of chocolate. And when I say chocolate, I mean the furniture was made of chocolate. The food was chocolate. The cupcakes were chocolate. Oh my goodness, we thought we were going to have a chocolate consumption. So all of us are sitting down and we're partying and we're having lots of fun with Sarah. And Sarah brings out her gift that she got from her parents. Now, remember, I told you she's very different. Her parents bought her a secret key. And they gave it to Sarah. And she was only 4 now. And they said, Sarah, you can use this key to go to any world you want when you want to. But I do ask that you take really good care of the key and that you don't leave it or give it to anybody else, because then the secret and the magic will become theirs. And Sarah said, Mommy, Daddy, Grandma, Grandpa, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, I love this magic key. And I know that this magic key is going to help me in my mind to travel to different places if I want to. And sometimes I may even feel like I need to. So everybody, you have your best friend with you, be it your rock like Miss Lashon had. Mine was an amethyst. Be it your blanket like Miss Destiny had. Not blanket, but she had a pillow. Be it your toy, your doll baby, your car. Bring it close by your body and start to feel the comfort of it. So we are laying down on a chocolate floor because we are still in Jupiter. Your arms are close by your body. And you're really allowing yourself to feel peace. And when I say peace, there's nothing that's bothering you, not even a little bit. You feel peace in your toes. You feel peace in your nose. You feel peace at the bottom of your feet. You feel peace in every sound and every beat. You feel peace in your legs. You feel peace in your ankles. You feel peace in your head. You feel peace in your spine. You feel peace in your elbows. You feel peace in your mind. You feel peace in your shoulders, your cheekbones, and even all of your teeth. You feel peace all over the body, and even your happy, peaceful feet. Take a nice breath in through your nose, and exhale. And then the chocolate softly starts to melt. And we start to slowly and safely float back to planet Earth. All of us are coming back to planet Earth, but there's nothing to be worried about because we feel and are in peace. And you're going to land softly back where you started, on your yoga mat in your homes or wherever you were located. Your mind and body are in the same space. And you softly landed in your home and you feel peace. Stand exactly where you are. Miss LaShawn's going to count to 10. And then I want you to wiggle your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly wiggle your toes. Slowly wiggle your fingers. Push yourself up to the side and slowly sit up. Yoga is a magic world. It allows you to strengthen your inside world so that your outside world is better. It will always be good for you. And it'll show that you love yourself. It'll be one of the ways you can show. This is my magic ball. And through this magic ball, I send all of you your powers for your magic class. You guys can do anything that you want, but let's always start from a place that's calm and peaceful where we can think. You are the best yogis and yoginis I've ever been with. Can you bring your hand palms together? If you hear Miss LaShawn's voice, can you clap once? Can you rub your fingers together? And then on the count of 3, we're going to say namaste, which will close our magic world. Namaste means the best in me, the best, the very best in me sees and honors the very best in you. So now your magic ball is changing colors. On the count of 3, namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Really good job, everybody. See you on Wednesday. Bye-bye from our magic yoga world.